Hey guys, let's do a review of the new Boss HTX V-Plow from Boss Snowplow. I believe that came out a couple years ago, and I had it on my Toyota last year and ended up selling that Toyota, and I bought this Chevy for our shop truck basically, which I do the boat dealership here and the all the parking lots, and then our storage, and then I'll run it home and do the home driveway too. So it's been working phenomenal. I thought I'd give you a real world review after being used for 2 seasons. And you know, I'm not always the guy driving the thing, so it gets beat up pretty good, but it's been working phenomenal. It really really handles well. So let me flip you around here. I'll show you what we got going on. This is a Chevy I picked up this not too long ago actually, and this is strictly made for the shop. Which it's got an 8-foot bed. It's actually got a V6 in it, and it works better than you guys think. Like, I wouldn't have expected it to work as well as it does. But the V-Plow, and you can see we do a lot of gravel. So if you look at, this is just the back lot. This is all gravel. Our driveways are asphalt, but then down at the storage, that's all gravel also. So it does get beat up pretty good. You know, I don't know how many snowstorms we've been through with this, but you can tell the gravel's taking the paint off a little bit of the logos, but the wear guard on the bottom has been phenomenal. You know, we've used other stuff in the past and it just doesn't last. So they got a cool feature with their little snow catcher here in the bottom, where it catches when this it doesn't let that middle snow area get through like a lot of other plows do. So that's something cool with the Boss product. I like the V-Plow because I can move that snow in different areas. You know, the flat blade works good too, but I do like that V-Plow just for maneuverability, and it works really good for us. So the other thing, this plow is 8 foot wide. So what that does, and this is in the V position, but you can kind of tell right now, it covers your tracks, right? So when you're plowing, the plow is ahead of your tires, where if you have too small of a plow, it's not getting that snow and you're running over that snow and packing it down. So it actually works really good. So another thing, guys, is the headlights on this HTX, and a lot of the Boss product also. They're super bright LED lights, and they're also heated. So if you're getting in them bad storms and you're getting snow blowing up on your lights, it's actually melting off of these, which works really sweet. So hard to tell in the daylight, but I can also switch it back to the truck lights also. So works out really well. Let's show you the controller inside here. And this is all wired up. Here's the controller, and it's super easy to use, guys. I end up strapping the Velcro on the back. I just snap it to my I just hold it like this basically, and I can operate everything here. And you can come up, you can go side to side. I mean, it's slick. To float it, you can just double tap the bottom, or you can hold the button down and it floats and does what it needs to do. It works great. It's super easy to use. So let's shut that down. So the biggest thing, guys, is I am not a professional snow plower at all. I've had plows for a long time, but I certainly am not a professional. You know, I don't know how many snowstorms we've been through, but I'm not a professional. It's something that saves me a ton of time, and I run 4 businesses right now, and I just don't have time. So I need something that's gonna, if it snows, I need something to get that snow cleaned up as fast as possible, and this helps so much. It's just incredible how much faster. You know, we've got little tractors running around, we've got snow blowers running around. The plow system, whether it's at home or at the shop, it makes my life easy, and that's what I need. So let's I'm gonna fire this up, I guess, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to take this plow on and off also. All right, so one thing that you think looking at a big plow like this is that thing looks like it's so hard to take on and off, and that's just simply not the case. They make this so easy to pull off. You can do it on a gravel lot, you can do it on a grass lot, you can do it in the garage, wherever you want to set it, but it's so easy. Let me just show you how this works. You got two electrical connections. You got your power connection and your main plug-in connection, and then you've got clamps on the bottom here, and that's all you have to do is flip this over, and that raises that red lever up, and you do that on both sides. The other side is the only one with the red lever, and then we can pull. We got to put our remote in float mode. So let's turn our key on. We're gonna turn, all we have to do is put this in float. So it's got red lever like that, red light like that. Then we can take here's your adjustment right here, and we can go up with it, which just released. Did you hear that pin pop out? It's completely released from the truck right now. Okay, we have the pins disconnected from the truck that popped out. We've got the bracket off of the frame. We've got our connections, our power connection and our main plug-in disconnected. And now you just got a cap off this main connection. We have the main connections all capped off, and we're good to travel wherever we want. All right, let's look at how to hook this thing back up. If you can see how this is all V'd out, it's made to accept, so you can be off a little bit when you're hooking up and it'll just latch back onto your pins. It's latching onto them pins there. So that bottom pin right there is gonna latch into that bottom piece right there. And then I'll show you how to hook it up after we get to that point. But I'm just gonna drive the truck forward until it gets to these pins and it starts pushing the plow forward. Okay, so I just pulled the truck forward. It latched right into the bottom. If you can see down there, the pin is on the bottom on both sides. So now I just got to hook up my connections again, and then I'll use this trim lever to get it in. So let me show you that. Okay, now I'm going to lift this thing up using the trim button on the side here, and them pins should snap into the bracket. So I have to flip my levers. That one's flipped. And the left side, or I should say the passenger side, will clip in automatically, and I'll have to shove the driver's side here. Okay, the passenger side clipped in, the right side did not, so I'm going to try to use my leg here as I trim that. Okay, so that went in, I pushed the lever down, and I am locked in here ready to rock. This gets flipped around the other way. Let me show you the other side here. This side gets locked, and now we are ready to plow. It's that easy. All right, let's talk vehicle applications. So you cannot use this 8-foot V-plow on every kind of vehicle. So they're made for a 1500 truck, but there are certain models that it just doesn't take because the payload isn't enough. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a shop truck, so this Chevy's is 2017, I believe, and that particular model would fit this 8-foot V-plow. And it works phenomenal, guys. Like, the squat when you raise it isn't nothing. And it has a V6 in this truck and has a ton of power. Like, I don't need any more power. So don't overthink it, but you do need to make sure that your truck is applicable to the 8-foot V-plow. And if you go to the Boss Snowplow website, they have a cool truck and plow configurator that they'll tell you if that plow will work for your truck. So make sure you do that before you just go out and buy one. But super happy with the plow, and like I said, it's got quite a bit of use on it. We're in Wisconsin, so we get snow quite often, and we definitely put it to the test with the gravel. So if you're interested, go to bosssnowplow.com, find your local dealer. It's a great investment. I personally think it's the best plow on the market right now, and you will be super happy to own one yourself, and it'll make your life easier. So thanks for watching. We'll see ya.